Alright guys, and welcome back to another zombie tutorial guide, where today, as I promised on my Facebook page, I will be doing a Der EISENDRACHE, or Der EISENDRACHE, or whatever it's called, Easter egg guide. This guide will go through step by step on completing this Easter egg and getting this trophy and the gateworm. So, let's begin. Completing the Der EISENDRACHE Easter egg is, well, easier than said than done. Luckily, my guide is designed to walk you guys through it step by step, so that you may complete the Easter egg without too much difficulty. This Easter egg can be completed solo or in co-op, so while there may be slight differences to the steps are by and large the same for either method. First, for step 1, it's actually feeding the dragons to get the Wrath of the Ancients. Now, I have done a tutorial for this on my channel. These dragons give you the bow, which then you need to upgrade for the next step. Remember this, yeah. Please just remember this. Do not be that one person who builds all the bows in solo. Because if you are in solo, you only need one bow. And it simply goes like 2 player equals 2 bows, like 2 bows. 3 equals 3 bows, 4 players equals 4 bows. It's easy. And then it's really that simple. It's just common sense, really. Step 2 is upgrading the bows. Basically upgrading the bows in DE is crucial. It's a crucial step since they are needed for the boss fight and the rest of the Easter egg steps. Any player can choose what bow they want. I already have the electric bow upgrade guide. If you guys really want to see this, go ahead and check out my channel. There will be a guide to that. Step 3. Now on the agenda is activating the pyramid. To reach the pyramid, switch on the power and head underground. Stand on each of the 4 blue squares surrounding the pyramid until they light up. That will in turn switch on the pyramid. Turning on the pyramid causes a zero gravity effect, but just let it run its course for now. We will be returned to the pyramid multiple times throughout this process. Step 4. With the bows or bow upgraded, the next major steps require the Ragnarok DG4s. This is a device that must be built using a workbench and requires 3 separate parts. To get the first part, head to the rocket launch site. When the countdown begins, run over to the lever with the red light, pull the lever, and then rush to the safety of the teleporter room. The lights on the control panel here will turn green. Interact with the control panel to make the first part of the device appear in the teleporter. For the second part, go to the death ray machine and activate it. When it's done, the second part will be floating in the air, and then use a launch pad to snack it from the mid-air. For the third part, killing the Panzer Soldat is necessary. This is a special boss-like enemy in the vein of one seen in previous zombie maps, like in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. You've got the Ascendance DLC and Call of Duty Black Ops 2's last DLC pack, which included the Origins map. The Panzer Soldat typically appears every 12 rounds or so. Killing it will make it drop the third and final part necessary to build the Ragnarok DG4. You can do the 935 clock Easter egg, but it doesn't need to be done. You can do it if you want with the Ragnaroks, but I mean, I don't know how to do it, so that's why I just don't do it. Now, an important thing to keep in mind when doing this step is to leave a couple of crawlers to avoid killing them at the end of this step. It'll make the next step of the Easter egg much easier to complete. To begin hunting for wisps, shoot the prongs that stick out the teleport with the bow, and you'll hear this audio cue.
However,
which will cause 4 wisps to spawn at 8 possible locations on the map. It's similar in concept to how the meat spawned in the Ascend of the Zombies Easter egg back in Advanced Warfare. So just be sure to check each location. The following locations are as follows: the radio near the speed calling machine, the clock above the command center, the clock in the hall leads to the clock tower, the phone near the switch, the phone, let's say by the switch, it's right by inside the stamina room, Samantha's globe, which is, Samantha's globe is basically whenever you walk into Samantha's room, you will find her globe that basically she uses. And the next one is a box in the room above the double tap pack-a-punch machine, on the tire near the abandoned car by double tap perk machine, and on the phone near the starting point where quick revive is. The teleporter, after you shoot all 4 of them in order, if you do end the round, it'll just reset. You have to do them all over again. The teleporter will now be glowing purple. Step aside and travel back in time. Collect the soul canister and the blue fuse, and watch what code Dr. Gruff puts into the safe. Like the words from earlier, it's probably a good idea to jot down the code somewhere just to be safe, as the code is different from each playthrough. The code will also change if they give advances to the next round, so be wary of that danger as well. Back after EISENDRACHE proper, the actual map, go to the Death Ray machine, use the blue fuse on it and switch it to protect mode. Go to the computer terminal at the clock tower next. Enter the same code into the terminal that Gruff used to open the safe in the past. Return to the teleporter room from the now open safe. Click the following items: 2 Tesla coils and 1 floppy disk locating with the rocket launch codes.
To return Other Dempsey to Earth, we need the Death Ray. To control the Death Ray, we need the key. First we bring Dempsey home. Then we will do what must be done.
I know you can hear me, Richtofen, even if you choose not to respond. Though I do not understand how or why, I believe you are, in fact, an enemy spy. More than that, you may, in fact, be an imposter. I strongly suggest you stop pursuing this foolish and dangerous endeavor.
Place the Tesla coils into the Death Ray machine, then switch it back to destroy mode. Activate the machine on and insert the floppy disk into the terminal. This will cause the terminals outside of the clock tower near the rocket launch to basically become games of Simon Says. Complete the Simon Says routine on both the clock tower terminal and the rocket launch site terminal. Once it's been successfully completed, return to the Death Ray machine, flip the Death Ray machine back on, and that will cause Dempsey's pod to crash land. Visit the crash site to collect the golden rod. I named the codes Rocket, Lightning, Circle, Door to make it easier to remember. I just say them back to myself.
It will not be the last! Your blood will become one with the air we breathe!
Richtofen, whoever you may be, do not know your true intentions. But make no mistake, I will not allow you to succeed. I have activated the emergency containment field to protect the test subject's cryo chamber. Your continued defiance is an exercise in stupidity that will result only in your own demise.
It appears Dr. Grove may be smarter than I initially suspected. We must access the MPD device on the moon.
With that accomplished, it's time to return to the past, well, again. Repeat step 5 to trigger the teleporter, then grab the Keeper tablet from the box labelled 935. Return to present time and place a golden rod inside the slot of the Knight's Tomb. Place the Keeper tablet in the empty space near the double tap perk machine. Ritual circles will then appear, and each one requires a different bow type unless playing solo or with less than 4 people. The screen will glow with a tint that corresponds with the colour of each bow. So use that bow while in the circle to kill zombies and feed the Keeper souls. With that done, it's now time to face off against this map's boss. Return to the pyramid and place the soul canister in each corner, then place a Ragnarok DG4 on one of the zero gravity activation squares. If playing a co-op, each player has to put down a Ragnarok DG4. Doing this will cause players to be teleported to the boss fight.
Attention all stations! We have a security breach! We have a Keeper manifestation within the facility! The MPD is under threat! Don't come any closer!
Dr. Grove has damaged the MPD. Quickly, we must locate the missing canister.
What happened to you, Edmund? What drove you to this betrayal? Know this. Your actions will not alter the outcome of the war.
The Keeper. It has somehow been corrupted on its return to Earth. I think Dr. Grove is to blame.
This is more of a traditional buff, like the one seen in, let's say, Advanced Warfare's Carrier Zombies map. The boss here is much more powerful, however, and is a pain in the ass to kill. And, however, it can be somewhat frustrating to take on, as I just said. The trick is to stun it using the Ragnarok DG4, then fire arrows into the exposed white light that appears when it's stunned. Best way to avoid taking damage from the boss during this battle is to run in a circle shape around the area and hide behind pillars when it's doing its electrical attack, because it will instantly down you no matter what you have. When the boss is successfully defeated, players will be transported back into the pyramid room. A summoning key will spawn on the side of the pyramid, so snag it, return to the clock tower, and use the summoning key. At that point, the final cutscene will play.
It is now beyond doubt that your actions pose a threat to the work of Group 935. Your treachery leaves me no option but to take steps to ensure your termination. Even if it means the destruction of the castle itself.
Not infectious, but perhaps I am immune? A dangerous device, but if it is required, it will use its powers.
Only the summoning key can disable the cryotable container field. But first, it needs a little more energy.
Small explosion, small success. Forgiveness in my heart.
Protocol initiated. 30 seconds to impact. You are reading multiple rocket launches. What have you done? You are a fool, of it. Even the destruction of this facility and my own death will not prevent the advancement of our cause. You'll stop nothing!
Once I thought us fools to dare change history, but now I am not so sure.
The road is long and dark, but I know where we are going. We will complete our mission.
He's still alive.
I fucking hope so.
This subject will one day wreak havoc across the entire universe. He cannot be allowed to live.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go. We were supposed to secure the package and be in and out clean. Instead, the whole thing's been one disaster after another. I should never have trusted you, Richtofen. Never!
You should trust me, Dempsey. You all should. This artifact has the power to contain and preserve the subject's soul. Your soul. But it can only be done after the moment of death. Just as you saw me do to my other self. It is the only way.
Wait! If someone's gotta take him out to save the universe, then it should be me that does it. Good to see you, Tank.
Hopefully this guide has been proven useful to anyone trying to complete the exhausting EISENDRACHE Zombies Easter egg, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you want me to make all the bows as a guide, since I know how to do every single one very fluently, and let's try to get this video to 10 likes, and I will be sure to do that since I am behind on these type of videos, but I will do that if this video just get 10 likes. So thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, I'll see you guys later.